Greetings, my compatriots of YouTube. We are back here today in our Yogcraft adventure, and today, as you can see behind me, I'm showing off what I've done with the science base. That's right, I've added quite a few improvements, such as this little marble overhanging. Oops. There we go, marble overhanging. Very decorative, if I do say so myself. And the giant glass D filled with lava. I don't know why I put that there, it's just the sticks. Anyway, let's get down to business and let's see what the science facility is really all about, and that's the inner workings. Now, on the first floor, as you may remember, it was just a empty marble room to begin with. Now it has this. A decontamination chamber. And a random crafting bench. Don't need this here anymore. I've also lit things up with these white lamps, which are very easy to make. I'll show you the recipe real quick. White, not inverted, just regular white lamps. All you need is glass panes, a little redstone, and white lumina, which you get from bone meal, glowstone, and that stuff. Fairly simple. Especially when you cheat it in, but that's beside the point. Anyway, first, we have to go through decontamination before we can go in, because, like I've said before, you can't have contaminants in the science facility. That just won't work. It'll cause catastrophe. Anyway, step in, decontaminated, and now our status is clean, and we can proceed down to the base. As you can see, we have these elevator rails here. I could have gone with regular ladders, but that's not very sciencey. Anyway, this is the first floor, and it consists of two rooms. This first room, which is the refinery and production, and this room, which is the armory and weapon testing. We'll get to this room later. First off, we're going to start in the refinery and production. As you can see, right now we're not refining or producing anything, except in this little cobblestone furnace, where we got 5 copper. And what this copper's for? Well, that's to go along with this other copper, so we can make our first machine and our first step in the chain of the refining and producing part of the science base. That machine is, as I'll show you now. Wrong button. There we are. The pulverizer. What the pulverizer does is it takes metal and crushes it into pulverized versions of it. And most of the time, when you put an ore in there, you get twice as much metal as you normally would just by putting it into a regular furnace. So that's why we're getting a pulverizer. Plus, we need one to make the next machine, which will be a smelter, or the induction smelter, as you may guess, it smelts things. And in order to get that, we're going to need Invar ingots, and the only way to get Invar ingots is with Invar blend, and the only way to get Invar blend is to combine pulverized iron with pulverized ferrous metal. Hence, we need the pulverizer. So, back to that. Pulverizer. So, in order to make the pulverizer, we're going to need flint, a machine frame, a piston, 2 copper, a redstone reception coil, and a machine frame. Okay, first thing we will make is the redstone reception coil, because that's the easiest. All it takes is a gold ingot, redstone, and we have that. Okay, so look inside our chest here. Here's some gold. Here's some redstone. And simple redstone reception coil. Next part we need to make is a piston. And we'll make that using iron. Let's see. If I remember how to make how is it again? do believe it is our iron, redstone, and wood across. There we go. There's our piston. Now we just need our copper, need a couple flint, and we need the machine frame. Pardon me a moment. Sneeze. Sorry. I'll definitely turn that down, otherwise I'll blur your speakers up. Or would have blown your speakers up. Anyway, for the machine frame we're going to need glass, iron, and gold. And as you can see here, I've clearly forgotten the glass. Silly me. So, let's just click a quick strip back here. And, glass panes. Oops, torch. Sand. Here we go. I really love this portal gun. It makes things so convenient. Just put the sand in here real quick. Get some glass. Alright. So, how's your day been? Fine? Well, today I went to the eye doctor because I had a problem with one of my eyes. I had a thing called a sty, and basically it's a zit on the inside of your eyelid. Not fun, if I do say so. Unfortunately, everybody gets them every once in a while. Oh, I'm sorry to say. It's just part of life, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, now that we got our glass, let's get back to the science base to do some more science. Alright then. Now to make the machine frame, we need to put this, and there. That, and that. And, bam! We have our machine frame. Silly me. Seem to have forgotten the flint as well, Yep. I'm really forgetting stuff. So, back here. Nope. There we go. Hey-yo. Alright, so now we need to put this here, that to that. Only one. Let's see, need this, and voila! We have our pulverizer. Aha! So what we're going to do is we're going to place it right here. As you can see, our pulverizer is quite interesting. Blue is the input, red is the output, and this orange one is our special output. Energy, maximum power, slow control, configuration. So as you can see, it has an input on... You can change this around to change the different points where you can put stuff. So you can... We wanted to... Since this is going to be a chain of things, we can put our smelter on this side, and since this red one's right here, if we put it right here, the red is the output, so that would automatically pull stuff out of the pulverizer and put it into the smelter. Very convenient, because you don't have to deal with the pipes anymore. At least, I think this is how it works. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, in order to power our pulverizer, of course, we're going to need energy. And in order to get in order to put energy into our machine, we're going to have to go back here. So we can set up the thing to put energy into it. Let's see, where would it be? Here it is. Okay, so we're going to have to run power in through here. What power, you might ask? Well, remember the peat farm that we had back at the farm? That's where our energy is going to come from peat-fired engines. So, I will now show you how to make a peat-fired engine. First, we type in peat. Well, not in all caps. Well, you don't need to put in all caps, but it works. that doesn't though. Alright, peat-fired engine. We're going to need copper, glass, a piston, copper gears, and that's about it. So, we're going to need hit R on this, and make copper gears. We need stone gears, and in order to make stone gears, we're going to need wooden gears, and for that we need sticks. Okay, that's simple enough. So let's make our gears first. Alright. Get the rest of our copper out, and we'll start with the sticks. Round. 2 wooden gears. And 2 stone gears. And now 2 copper gears. Now, next thing we need is our piston. So we're going to put another thing of iron here, another thing of redstone there, some more cobblestone here, and some wood across the top. That's our piston. And now that we have everything except the glass, so we're just going to go back through here and grab some more glass. We might as well go ahead and take this with us. And next thing we're going to need to do is harvest some of our peat. But since it's dark out right now, I'm going to quickly sleep so we don't have to deal with all the monsters. So, see you in the morning. Alright, beautiful morning, and the creepers are out from the day. Actually, they're not out there. They must be in that hole down there. We're just going to have to watch our back, aren't we? So, I knew there was a spare shovel in here somewhere. Just grab this and go harvest some of our peat. Yep, there's Creeper. Let's see if we can't knock him back in the hole. Ha! That takes care of him. Now we can harvest this. In order to start, I think we'll just harvest this entire first row since it's all good now. So, we'll just harvest all this stuff, then get back to the science base, because this should be plenty of fuel to start us off with. There we go. 19 peat. That should work. As a starter. I'll harvest the rest of it later, then replant the peat fields. Off camera, of course, because that just takes up way too much time. Hey-yo. Alright. Now we have our glass. We put it here. Put the copper here, the piston here, and the grey copper across the top. Voila, our peat-fired engine. Now we come around here, and hopefully we can hook this up right away. Just put our peat in. Is it working? Oh yes, I do believe we're going to need a redstone signal for this, so we need a lever. Or a redstone torch. Well, since we don't want this going all the time, we'll make just a lever. That should make things easy to handle. So we'll take this, and we might as well go ahead and put a material in here. So first thing we're going to need is, of course, to grind up our ferrous. So we'll have the ferrous, so we'll have the pulverized ferrous in order to combine with the iron in order to make our Invar blend. So we can make our induction smelter. So we'll put this here, turn this on, and look at that, it's firing away. So if we come back around now, it should be powering up our pulverizer very slowly. Well, this is only to be seen since we only have one peat-fired engine going so far. And this will have to do for now on this end. Alright, next thing I want to show you in this episode is, well, what we're going to have going on in here. The armory and weapon testing. So, we come in here and, well, we don't have much, just like at the beginning in the production and refinery. All we have is this little thing that I will make into a firing range and a box of materials in order to make this, a power armor tinker table. That's right, our next big project is making power armor. And for this we're going to need iron, lapis, and emerald. Now we have some, as you can see in here, we already have the lapis, but the next thing we're going to need is, well, the last thing that we need is, well, an emerald, which I don't have. We'll just go ahead and pop, just a little bit of iron in here so we can make the table. And, looks our pulverized ferrous metal is all done. So we can go ahead and, let's put the iron in here now. Well, we can pulverize iron to make some environment. So, but right now we're going to go get us an emerald, and I know the perfect place for us to get one. That wonderful village of the guys everybody loves. The Lennies. They always have an emerald or two to trade. And between you and me, they have some pretty weak trading habits. So, if we talk to the right Lenny, we might get one for very, very cheap. Just have to talk to the right person. It's been a while since I've been back at the village. I wonder how they're doing. Looks like same old, same old. Pardon me, Lenny, do you have an emerald to spare? No, Lenny, I don't want chickens for an emerald. I want an emerald. Lenny, do you have an emerald? Nope. Lenny? Oh. Oh, wait. What did you want 21 rule for an emerald? I don't think I can do that right now. Doctor, do you have an emerald? Told books. Sorry, don't have told books. Pardon me, Lenny. I don't want a diamond shovel. Sorry, Lenny. Pardon me. No thanks. I don't need any arrows right now. Beekeeper? Nope. Mayor? Not here. Pardon me. No, I don't want your chicken. This is being more difficult than I thought. And Mr. Claney seems to have taken one of his books and gone on a study journey. That or he's making more games than game dev. I can never tell with him, really. Pardon me, Lenny. Nope. Could it possibly be this Lenny in my old house? Oh. Nope. If only I held 12 books. But now that I think about it, I do know someone with a couple books to spare that they won't mind. Well, while Mystic Lenny's out on his journey, I don't think he'll miss these. I'll replace them later, don't worry about it. Besides, we really need that emerald right now. Bookkeeper Lenny, or was it Bookkeeper Lenny or Dr. Lenny? They always drift so similarly, I can never tell. Hello, Doctor. Here are your 12 books. Thank you very much. Now we have our emerald. This is awesome. So let's head back to the farm, or while I'm munching on some bread. Temple still looks good. Oh, we'll be back there soon enough. Just making more magical items. And while we're right here, let's check on the bees and see how they're doing. And most likely change up to the queens and all that stuff. Oh, we have common princess now. A common. Oh, holy crap! 5 honeycomb. Wow, that's a lot. Take this, put him in here, and I guess we'll take this and this. And who do we have in here? We have a diligent princess and a wooden drone and some common drones. My. We're definitely moving up with the bees, aren't we? Wooden drone. Let's put him in here with the princess and take these common drones. We'll put these in the bee chest. But 5 honeycomb, wow. This is regular honeycomb. I think I know one of the things we'll be working on next time on the farm, and that's building a squeezer for squeezing all this honeycomb, because I've been managing it while I was building managing the bees while I was building the science base, and look at all this stuff. Organize this. We got quite a few bees now. Alright, now let's head back to the science base. Check on our iron. Oh, we got 1 free pulverized ferrous. That's nice. Alright, let's quickly look at our smelter and see what we're going to need. Let's see, smelts. And we need... oh, a button. We need 2 invar, 2 copper, a redstone reception coil, a bucket. Alright. And another machine frame. Alright. So, invar, we're going to need 2 pulverized iron and 1 pulverized ferrous. We can do that. Put a pulverized ferrous here. Chop this here. And that makes 3 invar blend. Well, we can always use invar for something. I mean, it's a rare blend, so... Alright, so we'll smelt... need those real quick. Smelt the 2 that we need, and put the rest of the blend in here for now. And while all that's working away, we will get back to building our tinker table. Alright, so we'll need a crafting bench, so I'll just place this one down here. Alright, in order to build our tinker table, we're going to need the lapis now. Put this here. And if I remember correct, it is emerald in the middle, lapis here, 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 and here, and the iron here, here, here. Probably got that backwards then. There we go. Our power armor tinker table. Let's just place this right here. And man, does this thing not look amazing. Alright. We have no modular power suit items found in our inventory. Make some. Okay, so now we have our tinker table. Now we can start making our power armor, then powering it up. So in order to make power armor, we're going to need iron and wiring. Torso, iron wiring. Legs, iron wiring. Feet, iron wiring. And the power tool, iron and wiring. So we're going to need plenty of iron and plenty of wiring. And let's see, real quickly, how do we make the wiring, you might ask? Well, wiring is... oops. There we go. redstone and gold nuggets. Expensive wiring, but it's well worth it. That's why we have this little thing. You may have been wondering why we had this little thing of redstone and iron in, or gold nuggets in here. Well, that'd be for this purpose. I thought ahead. So we'll just put our gold nuggets and our redstone in here and make us plenty of wiring. This should hold us through all this. And now all we need is our iron, which we will make with our induction smelter that we will build. Now we have enough time for that. So we'll just take the rest of our pulverized iron and put it in the furnace. And let's quickly look to see what else we'll need to make our smelter. See, in order to make our smelter, we will not spawn one in, because that's cheating. We will need copper, a redstone reception coil, machine frame, a bucket, and okay. Well, it looks like we're going to need more gold, so we will put our gold ore into the pulverizer next, because, well, all this stuff is much more useful once you pulverize it. So I'll start putting the rest of it in there, and in the meantime, we will, actually this should be enough for that. Our bucket. We need 4 for the machine frame. And there's 2 there. So we'll make our machine frame real quick. Iron, iron, iron. Glass, 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 glass. And there. That's our machine frame done. Now we have 4 components. Ta-da. Our gold dust, we'll just take the gold out now and put some copper in. Oh, looks like I had some gold left in there. Oh, looked like we ran out of coal. Let's take this out real quick. Put this in here, take that out, and put our gold in here. So we need 1 more gold bar, then we can make another redstone reception coil, then we can make our smelter once we put this copper in here. Once we take this gold out too. Never mind. Okay, so gold here, some there, that's our redstone reception coil, and now we just need 2 copper ingots. There we go. Now we put our bucket here, machine frame here, and bar here and here. Gold, copper there and there, and now we have our induction smelter. Hooray! Now we just place this here next to the pulverizer, and we are starting to get pulverized copper in here already. I did build the right machine for this, right? Well, anyway, we've built an induction smelter, we've built a pulverizer, and we've built a machine table, or tinker table. Since we built the tinker table already, we might as well build something with it real quick, shouldn't we? Or build something for it. So I think I'll make the most interesting tool, and that would be the, the power tool, if I do say so myself. It's the most versatile part of it. I mean, the rest, there's all types of armor, but this is the only thing that has this is the only power tool. So we need 2 iron and 3 wiring. Now that we have our 2 iron, we'll back here, and we can build our power tool. I mean, really, just look what it does when you scroll onto it. Normal hand, robot hand. Normal hand, robot hand. Normal hand, robot hand. Robot hand that currently does nothing. In order for it to do something, we click on here and look at the power tool. And this is all the stuff that we can put in here. We can put a plasma cannon, melee assist, multimeter, a shovel, a pickaxe, an axe, blink drive, in-place assembler, diamond drill, aqua affinity, and then we have to look at our battery. We have batteries to look at, and we can also change the color of it. Overall, this thing is really cool. But for upgrading it, that will just have to wait for a while. I have to wait. So, because this is the end of this video, and next time, I think I've been feeling a little away from the magic right now, so next time I think I'll be heading back to the temple. We'll be doing some more research, and then afterwards I think we'll be carrying on from the magic to the agricultural, back to the science, all in a sequence through the weeks. So, until next time, my compatriots of YouTube, I bid you all adieu. Take care.